All right, who do I have in here? Hi.
What's up?
Oh, they're just hanging out for mulch.
Did you eat any of that?
Yeah, a little bit.
I'm gonna start cooking, but I was gonna see if I'm. Hello, Andrea. One of the sweet potatoes you had given me got moldy. Can I actually have some of the ones in your car?
Hey, everybody.
What did you bring?
Hello, hello.
I'll make a bunch right now.
Okay, so please, everybody, keep in mind, you know that we're technically not supposed to be talking about this right now. Okay, so I just want all positivity and just your honest assessment of how you did. If you need to decompress or anything along those lines, just let me know. Use this as a channel to vent your frustrations and anything of the sort. I am outside currently eating some tom yum soup and drinking a nice little yerba mate, a little treat my wife picked up for me today. Yerba mate is it's like a carbonated tea. Very, very good. I'm sorry to hear that, Alexis. That's usually not the case, so sorry about that. I'm sure the documents were just fine. Maybe it was just a little panic. Jaden, that's okay. The administrator for College Board already came out and said that they know who you are just based on your testing ticket. So don't worry about that. That putting your initials on there was just kind of a trouble, like a safety mechanism. They'll know exactly who wrote the exam. So don't worry about that. Good question, though. I'm sure you're not the only one. Yeah, that's guys, all I can say to you right now, for those of you who were saying that you blanked or that your anxiety got the best of you, you need to learn a lesson from this, right? Yeah, Murray, I got a couple emails. The couple people who emailed me said that it really wasn't that bad for them. They were able to just kind of read the documents. Somebody said something about a civilization that we had talked about before quarantine, that's where they got the prompt, and I was like, that's awesome, because we talked about that in school. Good. Yeah, and guys, we're gonna have mixed emotions here, but the lesson I want you guys to learn is that when you have an exam coming up, it is very difficult if you decided to turn it on the last a couple of weeks. Maybe you slumped in the beginning of the year. Maybe you weren't doing assignments, or you weren't giving this class the time it deserves. And so maybe now you realize that a class like this, with as much rigor as there is involved, requires that time and that energy. And this moving forward, AP is no joke. But you just, congratulations, you have a AP class under your belt, and that's something to be proud of right now. I tried my best, and I didn't understand the question until 15 minutes into the exam. At least you understood the question. Hopefully you were able to beg, borrow, and steal some points out of that rubric. Again, I usually have two types of people who come out of this thing. I submitted when there was 2 seconds left. As long as you submitted, that's cool. I usually have the person who's like, actually maybe three types. I usually have the person who's like super confident, and they're like, oh, that was easy. That was so easy. Yo, these things are never easy. They're not easy whatsoever. Don't think that this is supposed to be easy. And that person usually ends up not doing too well because they thought it was so easy. And then I have the people who are super confident but realistic. Hey, it was challenging. Those are usually the people who their scores kind of make them happy. And then I've got all types of just like the comments of, oh, I was so nervous, or I didn't even bother to do contextualization or outside evidence or something along those lines. And that's okay too. Remember, your goal was just to soak up as many points as you possibly could. We'll find out the scores in July. At the end of the day, just be happy that you're finished with this class right now. Okay? You did it. As a freshman, you took, I'm sorry if Dan Donnelly and Ethan Martins are in this chat right now. You're seniors. Congratulations. This should be a capstone to your 4 years at Raritan High School. But if you're a freshman, man, look at you. You came in and you did what a lot of people never thought was possible going back 5 or 6 years ago in our district. As a freshman, you took our class. Now, I know there's some of you who have a lot of academic maturing to go through, and there's a lot to be said for that. But you know what? You didn't drop the class. Maybe you couldn't. You stuck with it all year. A lot of you the last couple days have reached out to me, asked amazing questions, and that's all part of the experience. Okay? That's what I'm happy about. And don't forget that. I don't care if every single one of my students gets a 1, gets a 2. Okay? I mean, it would make me a little sad, but that does not change how I feel about you. An exam score is just an exam score. That's it. It does not decide who you are, does not decide the rest of your time at Raritan High School. And that's so important for you to remember right now if you're feeling a little down on yourself. Okay? And I seriously mean that. My hands are still shaking. When do I get to see your DBQs? I'm thinking I'll get to see them within the next few weeks. I will tell you this, Cameron. Once I get to see them, I will tell you guys. Hey, I got the DBQs in. I will definitely let you know. And then I'm going to be grading in the first week of June. Okay. So I'll tell you guys when all that stuff starts. I tried sourcing, but couldn't think of anything. It happens, Val. You know, you go blank on test day. It happens to the best of us. Get them next time. You know, the good thing about this, guys, I'm nervous about what I scored, but practicing beforehand definitely helped me today. Great to hear, Seamus. And I think that's a realistic attitude to take right now. You did the best you could. You were a little uneasy with, while you were actually taking the exam, and now you just play the waiting game. The other cool thing about this is that the APUSH exam is exactly the same. The rubric for the DBQ is exactly the same. So you know what? When I say get them next time, I don't want to hear anybody say, no, there won't be a next time. Yes, there will be. In 2 years, you will take that APUSH exam. And guess what? Though the 2 years from now until your junior year, it's gonna fly by. You're gonna be right back in that seat taking that exam, and you're gonna think back to this conversation and go, holy cow, Stevenson was right. Oh my goodness. Trust me. You're better off for taking this exam now, getting it out of the way, okay? I will say this right now, and I didn't want to say this before the test for obvious reasons. If you get your score back and you are unhappy with that score, you can take the exam again when you're a sophomore, junior, or senior. You don't take the class again, but you can pay the College Board the $95 or $100 fee to take the exam if you're that unhappy with it. And you and I can do some type of independent study together to make sure you get, whatever score you're looking for. Okay, so this is truly not the end-all, be-all here with the AP World History curriculum. Don't think that for a second. You're going to notice there's a lot of overlap with our curriculum and the United States history curriculum, US 1, US 2, honors, and APUSH. Okay. So a lot of this stuff, like I would not toss out your notes. I would keep your AP World History folder because you're going to be coming back to it quite frequently, especially anybody who's taken AP Human Geography in the future. It was a really bad day to eat soup, by the way. You guys to see it. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. And you know that's tofu in there. Got to keep it vegan. Gotta keep it vegan. Look at that piece of tofu. Oh my goodness. What is it? It's gelatinous. It's cube-like, but it tastes delicious. Okay. What else? Talk to me. Did I miss anybody? I think I'm pretty well. Alexis, you cried? Is that a serious comment? Jaden, you didn't fail me. Alexis, I don't think it goes without saying a test is not worth crying over, for real. Easier said than done, I know, but trust me, the College Board is not worth crying over. Don't think you breathed during the entire exam. I didn't breathe for 45 minutes straight. The 5-minute alert. That's funny, Steph.
What we gonna do now, baby? Play outside. Okay. It breaks out. Okay. You want to get your bubbles?
Really, Jess? You just kind of blanked out? Sourced as many documents as you could. When I drink, what's wrong with when I drink? When I finished it, got a huge rush to my head and pounding headache, which was also weird. But yeah, I almost forgot to read the prompt. Oh, that's good, Jess. Just reading the documents, not a care in the world. I'll use these documents however I want. It went so quick. I'm sure it did. I was looking at my phone. I went for like a run. I jumped rope. I hit my bag. I did some stretching. And then like I did all that. And then I looked at the clock and it was only like, I don't know, like 2:15 or something. And I'm like, nah, I need this to be over with. So I was worried too. Oh, I know, Jess. I was just playing around. Yeah, Alexa, the exams do tend to go quick when you're in it. Even the 3-hour and 15-minute normal exam, it definitely goes back. Definitely goes by very quickly. Same. Maria, I drank coffee beforehand. Do you normally drink coffee? Maria, do you normally drink coffee? Because this was not the day. Why would you do that? That's crazy. Today, of all days, is not the day to start drinking coffee. I totally condone drinking coffee, but not having your first cup before the exam. I drank a lot of super caffeinated coffee and honestly regret it. Yeah, you know what, Taylor? Now the head rush thing is starting to make sense to me. I had coffee too. I barely ate or drank anything today. Oh, good, Patrick. Patrick was fasting. That was his strategy for the exam. You were fasting. Sweet. That's funny. Strategic fast. Do you guys call the Raritan High School cafeteria the CAF? Emily Hager. Yeah, you said, yeah, especially at the CAF brand. Jess has Starbucks. Wow. Not really, no. Okay. I love how Dan Lin comes in. Hello. Hi, Dan. Hello, Taylor. So serious. Somber. Dan, you're freaking me out. Now you need to stop. Hello, Mr. Stevenson. Although that kind of is how you talk. Mario Kart. That's all. I wish I was playing Mario Kart with you guys right now. That's awesome. If I had some type of system, I would totally join you. Quick, everybody right now. Who's your favorite Mario Kart driver to play with? Mine's Donkey Kong. Currently watching Victorious because you were victorious on the exam? Or because you want to see somebody who was victorious? I don't know. What's going on here? Get out of here with Yoshi. Are you kidding me? I don't even know who Rosalina is. Bowser's awful. So is Koopa Troopa. Baby Peach, disgusting. Peach, bad. Yoshi, get out of here. Always Bauer, terrible. Toadette, don't even know who that is. The Mushroom, Yoshi, Peach. Where are my DK people at? Nobody's Donkey Kong? Baby Mario, period. He is very fast. Maria, his name is Toad. Yeah, thanks, Jaden. Toad. Toad's garbage. Justin Marquez. Toad comes in with the strong Toad. Love it. Oh, Donkey Kong all day. He's got that little tie on. He's a gorilla. What does he need a tie for? How funny is that? Koopa the Quick for the win. Koopa Troopa is actually pretty good, though. All right. Whatever. That's going to be our final project. Just one big game of Mario Kart. And if I win, then you're taking the class over again with me. Yeah, who's Rosalina? Rosalina wasn't a character when I was playing. Okay. This chat just took a turn for the worse. Collects teeth from former U.S. presidents. All right. I'm freaked out. Dan, why is that in our chat right now? Who is Sin Jin? Don't he also chew up food and keep it on his locker? What does that mean? Guys, come on. I'm 32 years old. You got to give me... Hey, can somebody give me some context here? This is a perfect example of real-life context. Who is this? A Victorious character. What is Victorious? Again, give me context. You're giving me 1 word, 2 word, 3 word. A TV show? Emily Hager, you love using the word slaps. That's what I'm learning from this chat. Netflix, watch Victorious. Oh, wait a minute. I have to tell you guys. Guess what show I just finished watching on Netflix? And I can't make up my mind if I enjoyed it or it was the biggest waste of time in the world. Can any... Yes, Emily. Outer Banks. What? It was such a garbage show. But then I was like, I have to keep watching. I need to know what happens to John B. Such a terrible show. Yeah, it was really, really bad. I love how he's wanted by all these different police organizations, just chilling out. Nobody knows where he is. Nobody's looking for his friends. Come on, give me a break. But I kept going back to it because I needed to finish it. Can't wait for season 2. That ship that picked him up just happened to be going to the Bahamas. We'll find our gold there. Come on now. Sarah Cameron, what are you doing? What are you doing with John B., Sarah Cameron? Everybody knows Topper was the best. You want to say hi to the kids? Guys, this is my mom.
Hi, congratulations. Good luck to all. Have a good day. John B was better than Topper.
I know. I was joking about Topper. Topper needs to chill. You know, Pogues isn't a real thing in real life. Just made up for the show.
Cold doesn't bother me anyway. Are we done with bubbles?
I wish so badly that we were in a live video chat with everybody so we could do our best Pogue impersonation. Like if you were a Pogue. Pope is underrated. I agree, Emily. I respect Pope's academic prowess. Oh, you know what? I have to admit, I like the storyline with JJ. I did. I wanted to cry every time he was interacting with his father. So I did like that part of the show. I liked Pope's part of the show. Key is basically a modern day socialist. That was pretty cool. I like her little her getting political is fantastic. And then you know what bugs me out though? John B is 27 years old in real life, and he's playing a 16-year-old kid. If you want to cry, Grey's Anatomy is great. No, I don't want to. No. No Grey's Anatomy for me. Wait, can we talk about Topper again? Most underrated character on the show. Topper slaps. I don't know. Emily Ward. What a creep Ward is. So bad. Who's Reed? Oh, Rafe, man. Oh my. Oh, when Pope beats up Rafe in the boat, how good was that scene? Rafe. Ugh. Wait. Jess, is that a for real comment? Pope's dad, you think, is the best character? I need to hear more on this. I need to hear some elaboration. Rafe and the drug dealer, what's his name? Barry. Barry was the drug dealer. Awful. He was that actor. Whoever that actor is really good at playing that type of person. Not the best, but one of them. Yeah, Jess, that's not something I really thought about. That's a good idea. Yeah, I get he was. Deputy Shoe. You're kidding me. Emily Hager, you're really funny. This is not the same Emily Hager who sits in my class. Sat in my class. You know what I want? One more time, next year, I want all of 1B, 2A, 4A, and 4B. Come back, sit in your seat so I get to look at you one last time in the classroom. I never got closure. Sheriff Peterkin. Did not like the social worker. You guys are too funny.
Money to pay for that stuff?
Here, go. Put it over here. Want to put things in there?
Blake, you want to say hi to the kids?
Well, say hi to Daddy.
Come here.
Go ahead.
Say hi to the kids.
Go ahead.
Come here.
Hey, Dada. Whoop.
Say hi, kids.
Say hi, kid.
Say hi, kids. Can you say hi, kids?
No.
No. Can you say hi?
We're shopping.
She did not want to say hi to you guys.
Come on. Push your carriage, honey. See, it's easy on you.
Oh no. It's gone.
Food. Cleaned up very well. Good job, Blake.
Push on it.
Blake, can you show me where's the flounder?
That's great, Taylor. Come up with an Outer Banks DBQ question. Evaluate the extent to which John B's leadership style has changed from season 1 or from episode 1 to episode 10. And then we need to come up with documents. You just email. Okay, thanks. I'll grade it.
Peanut bugs. Peanut bugs?
Evaluate the extent to which Sheriff Peterkin can be thought of as an effective police officer. There's a lot going on in that town that not a lot of people knew about. Did you guys watch it?
Yeah, I loved it.
Did you like it?
Absolutely.
Oh my!
Simple, but
Yeah, real simple, but
John B is much better than Papa.
yeah, of course.
Yeah.
Yeah. I just asked my mom and dad. They watched it too, and they liked it.
John B reminds me of a young Johnny Depp.
Oh yeah, you know what? Yeah, that's true. Good job, Dad. Good job, Papa. That's Papa Stevenson over there. The prompt would have been evaluate the extent to which AP World History students' methods of decompression differ.
There you go.
Good, I like that.
You want some fish? Come up. That's a clownfish. You say clownfish? And flounder.
Good
Good
girl.
choice. How about some squid? You want some octopus?
Is that American Horror Story, Emily? AHS? You know what? I didn't. And I've had so much time with quarantine. You know what? I almost wish I kept a log of all the movies and shows and documentaries and stuff like books I read and stuff like that. I really wish I did, but American Horror Story was not one of them.
Lysol, I'm home. You have to clean all these groceries off.
If anybody wants a really good action movie, Extraction with Chris Hemsworth was really, really good. If anybody's in the mood for Hager, I can't believe I forgot to tell you this. I watched a movie on Netflix called The Platform. Jess, I don't know if this is your type of movie, but I know, Hager, you're interested in thrillers, psychological thrillers, and horror. If you haven't seen The Platform, watch The Platform. Spanish film, it's in subtitles, but I'm telling you, Emily, I think you'll really appreciate it. Hi, Bubba.
Hi, Dada.
Can you come sit with Daddy? Say hi to the kid. No? Just give a wave?
I'm eating snacks. Corn curl.
Yeah.
Corn curl.
All right. So what are we betting? Bet I'll watch it. I'm kidding. I know what that means. There's no real bet going on. Give me a break. Is The Prodigy on Netflix? Okay. Is it supernatural, Emily? Think I'm looking at that. I'm looking at the movie now. Supernatural horror. Yeah. Okay. I found it. 42% on Rotten Tomatoes. Yeah. I'll watch it, but I cannot watch this with Brienne. She will not like this. Shoe fly. Yeah, I'll check it out. I mean, but I said that about the other movie you recommended and American Horror Story, so who knows? Who knows? I honestly, not to keep going back to this. It's time to get serious. I want there to be a show all about Topper. The kid needs his own show. There, I said it. I'm gonna make a shirt that says Team Topper. Oh, actually, I'm wearing, I think, a shirt that Topper might wear. Little, I don't know if you guys can see this on there. Little anchors. Oh my goodness! Look at those little anchors on there. Hashtag Team Topper. You know what was really goo? I don't know. Tell us, what was really goo, Alexis? What was goo? The Twin Murders was so good. Was it goo or was it good? Wheezy's a little tattletale. Topper's the hidden gem of that show. You know what the thing is? You need to watch it 2 times. Watch it the second time through, and then you'll come to understand that Topper is the single most important character in the show. I'll help you with that, Dad. Just so you know what's going on.
Wow, look at these.
All right, Bubba.
Wow,
You know, just my dad taking my daughter for a ride in a kayak on the grass. Hey, wait for me. We'll put it back there together. OG Stevenson. It's true. He is. Jess, you like kayaks? Blake has a blanket with her and she's sitting in the middle. Whenever she has a blanket in the yard, she thinks it's a picnic, but she can't say picnic, so she goes pick-a-nick-a-nick. It's adorable. It's weird because pick-a-nick-a-nick is harder than picnic. Picnic. Pick-a-nick-a-nick. It's adorable. Taylor, glad you can make it. You enjoy the rest of your day. Enjoy the Friday. Enjoy the weekend. No presentations. See ya.
blanket right here. Get the grass off, okay?
All right, guys. That's about it for me. I've got a lot of things to do. I've got to write a biography on Topper, and I've got to pitch my show idea to Netflix about a Topper-centered show for Outer Banks. So if you have any ideas, let me know. You know, I want you guys to just remember how important Topper. Okay, I'll stop talking about this now. I'm sorry.
Tell the kids have a good summer.
Hey, you got. What'd you say?
Say bye-bye, kids. Have a good
Goodbye,
summer.
Kids. Be goodbye, kids.
I do one leg, kids.
You're doing one leg. Show the kids your one leg.
Kids. One leg.
Show them. Ooh, spin move. All right. Good job. You guys are lucky. You just got spin move and one leg. She doesn't show that to everybody. Dad, why are you saying have a good summer? They still have. We're done in 20 seconds.
No. After this test, they're done. They put their time in.
Did you guys hear that?
Big test.
My dad is telling me that you guys are done. I said no. They have to be to June 22nd. He said no. After this test, they're done. So, you know, who am I? All right, guys. I will talk to you at some point later on. And go enjoy the day. Get outside.
Well, happy Memorial Day weekend.
Emily Hager, I respect your dad. All right, guys. I'll see you.
Respect
Hey,
my authority.
congratulations. And again, job well done. Thanks for joining the chat. If you have any private questions about the exam, about your prompt or anything along those lines, anything I can offer you, please just shoot me an email and I'll get right back to you. I'll have my phone on me for the rest of the day. Have a great Thursday. Enjoy your Friday. And most importantly, enjoy this nice weekend we have coming up. See you, everybody.